The show really did teach me to reminded me to keep my mind open to things because, I actually really found it quite enjoying, quite pleasant at times, even. No, nobody
No,
said that.
no. It has taught me the value of service industry workers, because I didn't have that before. But you know what? The people in the concessions are just as important as the players on the field.
It reminded me how deeply, how deep like an institutional community like really does matter to people and how it can like really change and form lives. But because of the corporatization of specifically our country and numerous others, many communities like this have been broken and torn apart, and it can now only be found in sports. And even that is being torn apart.
It taught me that the girl behind the cash register that's always nice to me has a thing for me, and I should shoot my shot.
Hey, if you see her wearing a skirt one day, that's when you know. That's when you know.
Devastating.
Really.
I think I have pretty nice legs.
I think my legs are fucked.
It's because you don't walk up enough those stairs in the stadium.
It's true. You got to run the bleachers.
Yep.
I used to back in the day.
All right, let's figure out this opening bit.
What do you mean? We just said everything we liked about the show.
Yep. Episode's over. Let's call it a night. Let's go
Problem
chat with y'all.
solved. All right, I'll give it a 9 out of 11 on this tragic day.
I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10 innings. Had one extra inning because it was tied.
Don't talk to me about extra innings.
Why? What happened to the Phillies?
It didn't go into extra innings, but you know what? Whatever. It's been a rough 24 hours. This is how we're going to start the episode. Welcome to the Antibodies podcast. We're going to talk about sports, and then we're going to talk about anime, and then we're going to talk about our feelings. You guys won't be here for the third part, but for your boy, former manager Matt Sudo, it's been a rough 24 hours. Penn State, Philadelphia Phillies, Philadelphia Eagles. Honestly, we can even consider Eagles. The fucking 76ers in there too. 0
for 4?
I mean, admittedly. Well,
0 for 4.
Admittedly, there is a silver lining. The Union did win the Shield, which means in their soccer league in MLS, they had the best record across all of Major League Soccer at the end of the season. So
MLS is still going?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Anyways. That's crazy. Are they getting paid more than the WNBA? No. I bet they are.
No, probably not.
No, they probably are.
Lionel Messi plays for Miami, so definitely him.
What? Messi?
Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, the Lionel Messi from Barcelona. Well, from Argentina that played in Barcelona.
Barcelona?
Barcelona with a TH.
Yeah, when did this happen?
It's been like most of a year.
What? That's insane.
I mean, he's washed, but like he is still good at soccer. He's just not like World Cup carry Messi.
Is it the sidekicks for whatever? How'd they do? What is it, the sidekicks or the Bulls? The Tejas team.
The Wings.
Oh,
what? Oh, that's WNBA. Sorry. Jeez.
Yeah, I was talking about the MLS because I'm shocked that's still around.
No, MLS is fucking sick. I don't follow any of the teams except for the Union, but
MLS
you know, I mean, Messi being in Miami is notable. Anyways, I'm not going to do too much complaining about the fashion in which all of these teams lost their games. Just know that if the vibes seem off, it's because they are. Otherwise, we're going to talk about anime.
I definitely went a little aggro in the midsection. The vibes might be off.
But before we get into the anime and introduce you to it, or I guess it's not really a reveal because it'll be in the title of the episode. But we're going to talk about ourselves
anymore.
Selfishly, allow us to indulge. First up in the order, it's the buddy that always makes sure to say they love you at the end of a Discord call. Alex, how was your week?
My week was actually very good, but very expensive. So this last week, we finally got the release of Final Fantasy Tactics. So I finally get to fully play the game because my piracy device died.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big RIP moment. Mario Galaxy, the combo pack released. I somewhat agree.
How much was that combo pack?
$70. But if you buy both games individually, yeah, it's not that bad. But if you buy both games individually, it's $40. So it is a slight discount. But it's also like, Nintendo, why are you making this a limited time release? Because 5 years ago, they released 3D All-Stars, which had Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And I was like, I don't know if I want to get that or not. And because I thought it'd still be around. And by the time I wanted to get it, I was like, oh, Nintendo, I really wanted it for Sunshine. And now I have to pay $100 if I want that.
Yeah.
But I never played the Galaxy games. That's true. I can pirate it.
No, just jump on Parsec. You can play Sunshine on my PC right now.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can come over to my house. I've got my GameCube hooked up to the CRT back there. I've got Sunshine.
Wait, yeah, I'll put a CRT filter on it.
These are all good options because I liked Sunshine. I just never finished it as a kid.
That's fair.
Not having to use an actual GameCube controller with the weird little C stick and being able to use like a PS5 or Xbox controller with the even size left-right stick layout is going to be a huge improvement. The offset sticks where it's like that just didn't feel right to me. Even the last time that I played Sunshine on
hardware.
It was on an emulator, but it was with a GameCube controller that I was using for my Switch.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, because it would have the USB port.
Yeah.
Because it would go to the
PC for that.
Nice. Dude, I love the GameCube controller, but I do agree the C stick is weird, but like for some games it's so right. For some games,
it's iconic. For Smash, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Loki for Pikmin, it's the one.
And then you play like fucking that first person Metroid.
Oh, Prime?
That's the one. Jesus Christ.
See, I know that because I really want to get into the Metroid series. I don't like that genre. But I like everything else about Metroid. Like everything else about it is so cool to me. I just like, God, I fucking don't like the genre you spawn.
That's fair.
Genre you spawn angers me. But anyways, the last thing that, made my week expensive. Calculating so far, we're up to $130. Digimon Time Stranger came out. And that game that's a 10 out of 10 right there. Actually, I understand that Expedition 33 came out this year. I even understand that a lot of other great games came out this year. But I think Digimon Time Stranger might be actually game of the year, at least for me.
Time travel 5.5 out of 10.
I've been playing the game for 10 hours, haven't actually touched time travel outside of the inciting incident.
Yeah, it's probably not that prevalent.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It definitely seems to be SMT coded, as in like my choices are mattering. Not only with like probably ending outcomes, but with how certain evolution paths are going to be open to certain Digimon.
Okay.
So that's super cool. they have some Digimon I've never seen, and I actually really want to like get on my team just to see what they're about, and I think they're really cute.
Is that like the episode of Digimon where Pikachu wants to evolve into Raichu, but Ash won't let it?
Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like that episode of Pokemon where Matt and TK got separated. But they were able to eventually find each other because of their brotherly bond through the woods.
Oh, okay.
No, their parents got a divorce, and Matt lives with dad, and TK lives with mom.
Oh, that's devastating.
Yeah, instead of keeping the children together, they said, you get one and I get the other.
Each of you pick your favorite.
No. It's draft style. I want this kid. He has potential.
No, I mean, it makes sense for the younger one to go with mom and the older one to stay with dad. You know,
only if mom's willing to give up the car.
Please.
You think a teenager is going to help dad pick up chicks?
They live in Japan. They don't need a car, bro. They live in the city, and they have like good infrastructure for getting around. But yeah, Digimon Time Stranger is really good. It says I'm about 20% through the game, but only playing 10 hours and playing the other two like more modern Digimon story games. That doesn't feel right.
I think you're only 20% of the way through because 6 of those 10 hours were spent gooning.
No, there was no gooning. I've actually done very little grinding too. I am playing on hard, so I'm definitely going to have to grind at some point, so my hour count's fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
But so far I like it. I just got to the digital world. About to go do my first dungeon in the digital world. And I got my Garurumon, so I'm all set, dude.
Nice.
I'm all set. How about y'all's week?
Well, next up in the order, we've got the buddy that's always willing to indulge my worst habits. Tristan, how was your week?
I too have spent a lot of money this week. Except instead of video games, it was Bandcamp Friday, so first Friday of the month, where all the fucking record labels drop all their records all at one time. So, you know, I also spent like $200, except instead of buying, 3-4 video games, I bought like 4 or 5 records, and, you know, same outcome, same outcome.
Same outcome.
You know?
I'm glad the two of you have had such a great 24 hours.
You know,
we know where to put our eggs.
Yeah, it's long-term investment. You know, physical media will always survive, especially when they're limited releases.
Yeah, think of the replayability value not just in the Digimon game, but in the Mario game.
Think about the replayability value of Lego Party instead of Mario Party, because it's on PC.
Listen, I want that. I want that Lego game, and then the other co-op Lego game where you're 2 puzzle pieces and you have to like. No, not the survival one, but it's like their take on the
Lego Island formula or whatever it was.
Yeah, like I really want those games. They just came out at the worst time. At the worst time
on the down low. Anyways, I digress.
That's like, oh my god, that's $300 in video games.
It's all free if you know where to look.
Matt, I play on PlayStation and I like to support the developers, even if they're multi-million-dollar companies.
It's true. Don't touch my Sega. Stay behind me, honey.
Don't touch my Bandai Namco.
Wait, I forgot to bark and growl at you guys to protect Sega.
Leave Sony alone. Oh man, no, but actually though, Sony, get your head out of your ass. Like actually. Yeah. Like Yosa Yote is cool or whatever, but like actually get your
head. Well, I don't think I need my games to be that high budget. Speaking of things that I also don't need to be high budget, I don't need my anime to be particularly high budget. This week, we're doing Catch Me at the Ballpark. It's a lesser known-ish anime. It just came out earlier this year in the spring, which is around the time that baseball season's getting ready to kick off when you're going through spring training and all that. But it was an adaptation of the manga written by Tatsuru Suga. I believe it is still an ongoing series, so it could be something that is worth checking out in the future. My manga not collection, because I don't own anything physically. My manga shelf is very full at the moment, but it does scratch an itch, so maybe we circle around to it and see where we're going based on factors. The adaptation was done by EMT Squared, who I don't believe I'm familiar with, but I won't speak for the two of you if you have any.
Take these off. They're actually yeah. So the first one, Renkai Bokun.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Love Hina or whatever, or Love Tyrant? Yeah, I actually kind of fuck with Love Tyrant. I watched like half of it. It also looks like they did a Horse Girl show, so you might want to check that out.
I recognize
they did a Horse Girl. It's called Beast Tamer.
Yeah,
it's called Beast Tamer.
I was like, I recognize a lot of these titles. I don't think I actually watched any of these titles.
I have come across the Kuma 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 bear.
Yep.
Oh, I've heard of Kuma 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 bear. Bear.
It's, it's anime.
Is it better than We Bear Bears?
I take the same issue with it that I do with Apothecary Diaries, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
You leave Mama alone.
I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I'm being nice.
I just recognize a lot of these titles because they're like junk food isekais, where it's like they're not necessarily bad, but they're not necessarily good either. They're just kind of filler.
No. We've unfortunately hit like an era where everything is. They stopped making everything based on Sword Art Online, and now they've made everything based on like fucking, I don't know, stranded in another world with my smartphone or some bullshit.
Yeah, I was about to say they just started making them like, instead of just like generic power fantasies, they started making them specifically incel power fantasies.
Very much. That's exactly what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? They know who they're selling to. It works.
You know what?
It
is, and that's why it's never gonna end.
The anime number keeps going up.
But you know what? As long as they keep making it, I'll keep complaining about it. Just wait until I make a full fucking season where my entire list is slop isekai.
I mean, we can do that. There are tons of them. We could also like,
we might just make it a segment that we do instead of a whole like year's worth of content.
We each pick trash isekai to watch,
and whoever has the worst one wins.
I'll win.
Maybe.
Wait.
We'll,
this is actually my play to get us to watch
something
Digimon.
In the works.
We'll
put something in the works.
What month would we make that?
But in the meantime, while we spin the wheels on that one and get everything figured.
I was gonna say just jumped July because we jumped off the bridge into the isekai world.
That'd ruin our smutty summer, though.
Wait, what month is Anta's?
Yeah,
What,
our smutty summer is
read
going to
it.
be very full if you look at my list. Kidding. It's only like 2
Okay,
things. Anyways,
we can do it. We can do it next September because that's when Suicide Prevention Week is.
Isekai September. Isekai September.
Starting a new life in September in another world.
Don't make me up in my Adventureland September.
The other world is just the alternate Earth where the Nazis won World War II.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy that his dad wasn't a Nazi.
I mean, it makes perfect fucking sense.
It does. It makes
Math
entirely
checks
perfect
out.
sense. The math is mathing, but it is like, is this a rare vigilante L? Probably not.
I mean, no, I'm sure that world vigilante took a lot of L's.
Oh, yeah, that world vigilante.
He was like
did.
an openly like professed terrorist.
Yeah, I'm talking about our vigilante though.
Was it our vigilante that killed him?
Yeah, it was our
Well, it
vigilante
was
that
both
killed
of them. It was both of them. I don't fucking care. No shame. Adrian's a good boy.
Yeah. Point is, we know who's coming. We know what's going on now.
Yeah, Pam's ex-fiance is gonna kill Jim Halpert.
Pretty much, dude. That's where I saw it. That's who he. I'm sorry, Titan. I'm so sorry. I just scared him from his nap. But yeah, I couldn't remember where I saw that.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
It's such a good bit. It's such a good
coming
bit.
Together.
He got brain damage and had to go work in a fucking warehouse at a paper factory.
Oh my god. What does that mean for Craig Robinson's character?
Got some bad news for you.
Fair enough.
On a lighter note, well, not that much lighter, honestly, than if the Nazis had won World War II. We're going to talk about sports.
I don't think anime would exist if they did.
At the moment, I'm not too thrilled with. But you know what? I love them.
What do you mean? My people are winning. They just scored a home run. So
drop into the Discord. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Patreon. Check us out on Tickety Talk. Twitch.tv/King of Castle, Twitch.tv/Doobie Howitzer, Twitch.tv/Alex doesn't stream but should.
When would I
yada
stream?
yada yada. Whenever you have the
whenever you play games,
wherewithal to share your presence with the people.
I mean, if for some reason my fucking streaming to the computer is not working right now, so I'll figure that shit out.
Just quit all your other jobs, shirk all your other responsibilities, and play video games in front of a camera.
I'm not talented.
19 hours a day. You don't need talent.
True. You just need the grind.
Through the Asmongold method. It worked, dude. It worked. He literally infiltrated everywhere like 2019, 2020, and he has not left. He has not said one good thing. One good thing.
No, I think it's one of those things where it's like once you're in the clubhouse, they never make you leave.
Unless you like royally fuck up. But that's
used
really
a dead rat as an alarm clock.
And this one does. You don't do
That's content.
What?
That's content.
That's content.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
A baking dead rat as an alarm.
It's the worst.
Oh man. You know what? I'll stream my dentist.
Doctor, do you mind if I run my camera in your office?
Don't worry, it'll just be on my mouth. That actually, unironically, would probably go hard. I would get so much money, but not from the people I want it from.
Probably from other dentists. Because it's like film study.
Probably from the people that have like the the tongue and teeth fetishes. Which I'm like,
Nobody has a teeth
Y'all are-
fetish.
Somebody out there does. Somebody out there does.
Stop. Guys.
people.
I'm trying to talk about America's pastime. We can't have teeth fetishes.
Oh, racism?
Oh, I was gonna say fetish culture.
No,
but...
I said America's pastime, not America's culture.
Oh,
Something they do for fun.
fetish culture.
School shootings.
Oh, the fetishization of children. Yeah.
Speaking of the exploitation of children, Catch Me in the Ballpark is an anime about the working class being exploited by billionaire sports teams owners. But you know what? Their day-to-day is just so gosh darn fulfilling that they don't mind it. They just love their jobs. We drop in and our, I guess you could call him the main character. Is just some salary man with a nondescript job, and he's in his 30s.
I don't think that's who I would call the main character. I think
mean,
the beer vendor girl is definitely the main character. But please continue.
Well,
I mean, I guess
we're just
you're not wrong.
Hold on. We're doing
But,
another
like-
one of America's favorite pastimes: casual misogyny.
Well, like,
I mean, he's in specifically not in a couple episodes.
I mean, he's
No.
also
Every
he's
episode?
also not an employee. He's just a guest that comes.
no, but at the same time, we do actively get his perspective and hear the inner workings of his thoughts, which is not something that we get to do or get to see from every other employee of the park. It's like him, Ruriko, what's her name? Should probably learn the cashier's name if I'm going to ask her.
Yamada Natsuno,
I knew that.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
right there on the screen.
And I guess actually also Dennis.
True. Yes.
But for the most part, it seems like we kind of only get like brief like glimpses or brief like cuts of people's like internal monologue, whereas there are a couple of characters who are just frequently recurring where, you know, like time is taken out of the scene where interactions are happening or where dialogue's happening to specifically give their like internal thought. And the I guess he's only nameless for like 7 episodes. But the nameless main character, Kotaru, is part of that group, I suppose. Also, he's the first person we run into, and he sets the stage for us. So I'm just gonna run with it. And also, I hate women.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we should cut that.
That's in the edit.
No,
That's
it's
making it
late
through.
at night.
That's
I'm
popular.
sundowning.
Oh.
I have
That's
I have
popular right
dementia.
now.
My dementia is also really popular, actually.
Yeah, dude, your dementia's like super chill. It's really cool how you're like really not inciting mass violence against.
No, just wait till
citizens.
you hear what I have to say about Puerto Ricans.
Oh,
They're American citizens,
think-
and I respect the hell out of them.
okay, that's awesome. How about the women from Puerto Rico?
Oh boy, howdy! Incredibly strong, incredibly industrious. I would be proud to be one of them if I could.
Good stuff.
Anyways, sorry. Election cycle is coming up. You know, I'm pandering for votes.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking hate everything.
honestly, probably it's gonna be very contentious, especially being that the locale that you guys are in is apparently there's
sucks.
no way to say it without
They're
like
calling you
narrowing
the
things
day
down
to see
too
if
much.
you're registered to vote. That's
But
Also, which reminds me, I need to find my fucking voters.
Oh, I think I actually have that. Your voter card?
Yeah, my voter card.
Yeah, I think I have that.
How do you get that?
Logan?
What? Now I. What?
Sent it to me in the mail. I don't know.
That's crazy. I don't even think he knows how to write an address. I had to remind him that the iPad's more than just for YouTube. He can look up his answers on the internet.
Damn, kids do be like that, though.
Wait until they start looking other things up on the internet.
Yeah, wait until they look up ChatGPT.
Wait until they see your browser history.
Oh, I don't use the iPad.
Oh, true.
His iPad. So it's his browser history. And boy, will I have some questions.
If anything, you might have some answers after that.
Oh,
this is true.
no, I
am
think,
here to provide
this is
answers
one
and
of those
guidance.
situations where I might just pretend I didn't see anything and didn't get any answers.
I mean, it depends what it is. Like, there's like a range where it's like, okay, this is fine, this is normal, and then there's a range where it's like, this is not.
It's true, like teeth.
Teeth, I might have some questions.
We're gonna lose like a third of our listeners because I'm making fun of teeth fetishes.
I mean, I mean, for example, like I told him, like, oh, I'll never buy you Prime because like it's Logan Paul's drink and it directly supports Logan Paul, and I don't like this man at a deep level, and I can directly affect this purchase. But any other sports drink is fine. Really, any other one.
So funny, man. I know, like ethically, it's not for any reason, but like being that he's in that age range, it's so funny.
He was very upset with me. Very upset. So,
yeah, I can see it. There's a whole South Park episode about it. I get it.
Yeah, and then I had to explain like who this person is and why I don't like him.
Ooh, that's got to be a tough one to tiptoe around.
No, I was like, no, he's scamming children. He's scamming children and doesn't want to have a daughter. Thing. Oh,
wait,
no,
I thought that was his brother.
Yeah, that was his brother.
His brother's the wrestler, isn't he?
I don't know.
Wait,
They're
no.
honestly the same being.
One of them is. Hold on. His brother, the Suicide Forest guy, might be the boxer, not the wrestler.
Yes, I think so, yes.
Sorry, boxer. A lot of air quotes around that one.
I mean, he beat Mike Tyson. He's certified now.
Well,
I mean,
you want to talk about conspiracies? Someone was paid specifically not to hit the other opponent.
That's not a conspiracy. That was proven true. Oh, wait. I guess that does make it a conspiracy.
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract for him he gets more money not to hit him. A little suspicious.
I mean,
I get it.
Like, it's all a marketing stunt anyway.
Yeah, you know,
that's true. Prime.
Marketing's a really good segue, actually. I'm gonna loop things back around into the episode.
Oh.
Is it because of the main character's a marketer for beer?
Hey, Biru.
Yeah, the second main character, Ruriko, is a beer vendor who is apparently not very good at her job yet. She's very shy.
You're good at your job.
You know what? I was good at my job until I retired. But now I'm just an old fogey at the ballpark.
Or were you forced to retire?
Cracking open cold ones.
Yeah, I knew I should have grabbed. Don't really have alcohol like that unless it's liquor on the premises.
Oh, you're lost. They don't serve that at the ballpark.
That's true. Well, I actually went to a baseball game this year,
They-
and
they
there
do.
was in fact
They
liquor.
do. They
There was
do.
in fact liquor. I'm not paying ballpark prices for liquor.
No,
though,
God, no. God, no.
But no.
But our first interaction between the two is that the, I guess Kotaru, whatever you want to call him, Kotaro, likes to be left alone, lose himself in the game, and just sit down, be quiet. And suddenly, a cute, cheerful, annoying girl shows up and starts heckling him until he buys a beer. So he buys a beer. And you know what? Then she sits down next to him and keeps annoying him until he develops a crush for her. As, you know, that's just what happens when women show people attention, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. No, that's just a natural thing, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's called biology.
Yeah, if she gives you more than 30
good.
seconds of undivided attention, it's an instant. She likes me.
Sold.
Absolutely. I gotta
It must
get her
mean
an
she
Insta.
wants me to wait for her in the parking lot, right?
Yes.
Yep, specifically in the shadows by her car.
Yeah, because you want to pop out and surprise her.
And maybe
I just want her heart to race the same way she makes mine.
But maybe flowers, but make sure you hide that they're flowers so they're under something like hidden.
Yeah.
So you pop out of the shadows and then whip something out and it makes a loud noise. You know?
Or maybe you approach her from
And you're, like,
behind
pointing it
and
at
like
her.
put the flowers in front of her.
And exactly, and say, shh, it's me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's okay, it's me. um, anyways, after she gives this man 30 seconds of her time and he falls madly in love with her, we find out apparently she's not at all comfortable putting herself out there like that. She was just doing it because she's just part of her fucking job.
Yeah,
Could
but
you
like,
imagine
but like,
somebody being nice to you because it's part of their customer service facing job?
but like the bartender definitely has a crush on me, right? Like,
Oh, 100%.
that's why
The bartender
that's why I
would
come
be
here.
shagging you right now if they
Yeah.
weren't trying to make money.
Yeah. That's why I come every day to visit them at work, but they never tell me when they get off.
That's why I always come by and get a water cup. If I got a beer every day, it would add up. It's very expensive.
Yeah, I don't want her to think I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah. I'm just here to see you, actually. Actually, can I see you after work?
Oh, you don't get
I'll
off
just
till
wait.
like 4 or 5? That's fine. I'll wait.
I have to leave the premises at 2?
That's okay. Where are you parked at? I'll
It's-
wait.
You want to get
It's
breakfast,
like-
actually?
You tell the cute bartender you look really good in your uniform. I bet you look even better out of it. And then they think something weird's going on, but it's like you just mean in their street clothes, but for some reason now security's there and like they're calling the cops.
Yeah, I had a small headache. I put some Tylenol in my beer and let it dissolve, and next thing I know, my beer got mixed up with somebody else's, and they said I'm trying to
It's like
implement.
earlier today, I saw a gal out doing some cool skateboarding maneuvers, and all these kick flips the like. And I shouted from across the street, "Hey girl, I want to see you do tricks on that thing." And you know what? Her parents came out.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised she didn't
Who
take
would've-
some trucks to your window.
Yeah. You see the issue there. The issue there, Matt, was.
Anyways, I have a
location.
court date tomorrow.
Yeah. See, the issue there. If you were like, I don't know, from where you are, I think if you go like west, if I believe you just go a little bit west over to a state that starts with U and ends with ah, that's totally chill. That's totally chill.
I got some
you
bad
know.
news for you.
Yeah. You got the court date tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can vouch for that guy.
I couldn't miss it. The judge is just. I think she likes
Yeah.
me.
I was gonna say I could vouch for that guy. He was actually at the ballpark at the time the incident happened, so he couldn't have done the crime.
Yeah, actually, I was at the Maroon 5 concert. So I knew that they were also at the Maroon 5. We just weren't going to talk.
Maroon 5? I only go to Coldplay concerts.
You too?
Well, no, Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we have an anime to talk about.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We've just been riffing for like 20 minutes now. Ruriko's not at all confident. She's not at all very good at her job either, but she's a work in progress and she cares a whole heck of a lot. She doesn't know a whole lot about baseball, but she fucking loves it, which I think is just the perfect vibe because honestly, I don't know a whole fuck ton about baseball either. I don't really care to keep track of all the stats throughout the course of 160 plus games in a season. I'm very much a late bloomer when it comes to the season. I jump in around like a month or so before the playoffs. And, you know what?
That's when it matters.
That's kind of. Everybody's usually like +5 or -5. And with like 20 to 30 games left, that's enough time for any big swings or disappointing failures to happen. Like the Mets.
Or interference to come in. It will give you more money to lose the games.
Interference. Of all fucking days, don't say interference.
I'm just saying.
Eagles game was a rough one. The second to last play of the game, the Denver Broncos. The second to last play of the game, Dallas Goedert got basically tackled on the sideline before catching a ball at the 2-yard line or before trying to catch a ball at the 2-yard line. And it could have set them up for the go-ahead touchdown. But it's okay. You know, I mean, it is an AFC loss, so it doesn't really affect anything in the big picture outside of just being 4-1 instead of 5-0. But personally, I hate Sean Payton. So whatever.
Fair enough. Well, also
had nothing to do with this game, just in general.
Won't all your neighbors like be super happy tomorrow?
I don't care. Honestly, I'm a believer. I've been a Bo Nix believer since day one. He was the 6th quarterback drafted in his class, and from then, I've been telling everybody he was going to be the best in that draft class. And you know what? Outside of Jaden Daniels, he probably is. But as part of my agenda, this week, he's dead to me.
Oh, damn. That's harsh.
Well, that's what happens.
Then you're not a true believer.
I'm fine. But you know what? Right now, I'm taking it personal. Thanks, Bo.
When Job's family was literally murdered in front of his eyes and his crops all died and he was almost killed, Job didn't stop believing. He believed harder. And he got a better family and a better house with better cows because he kept believing like a true believer would.
True.
You, as a hardline Republican, should really empathize with the story of Job.
I don't read the Bible.
Oh, as a hardline Republican.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, why would you read it when somebody reads it to you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I like knowing what words say without context of.
When I go to church every Sunday and watch the Eagles game on my phone, while the preacher's talking or whatever it is that he does up there on the stage, I get all the Bible I need.
Sure. How much do you put into the tithe?
Put in?
I was gonna say, if anything, you take 20% out of the bucket.
Yeah, I thought those donations were for me.
You would think that
they hand me. You mean they hand you a bowl full of money and you're not supposed to just take it?
You would think that the church that is raising money for the community would be.
Oh, no. I go to a mega church, Alex.
Oh,
Thank you.
are they expensive?
Yeah,
You're right.
I like
How much
the
is the membership?
I like the feeling of knowing that I will
Well,
be
it
on
pays for
TV.
itself with everything I get out of the bowl, but I imagine it would be pretty gosh darn expensive.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's so insane that mega churches are allowed to exist.
Like I said, I just like knowing that I will be on TV, even if you can't see me in the crowd of everyone else.
Yeah, 'cause we all
Pauses
blend
the
in.
sermon. I'm sitting right there. They have your
That's
face
neat.
blurred out because you didn't sign a consent form or whatever.
Because you weren't it's because you weren't a paid for member of the mega
No,
church.
even better. You pause a sermon on the TV and then you point it out. I usually sit in that seat right there.
But it's like a cutout.
There's just
like
like
an
some fucking
advertisement.
guy there with his family.
Oh my god!
Obviously, we have to kill him.
Obvious.
Obviously. As a man of God, that's my seat.
It was promised to me
Anyways.
2,000 years ago.
I know it's not assigned seating or anything. It just feels like that's where I belong.
You know, I understand that you were there well before the show started, but it's mine now.
True.
Wait, is this a Palestine conversation we're having now?
What?
I mean, you know,
We're talking about
okay.
baseball.
Yeah.
We're talking about the baseball
you're right.
season.
You're right. Speaking of baseball seats, Ruriko has other people that buy from her too. And you know what?
That's
She
crazy.
finds a way to make an impact on each and every single one of their lives. Not only do they get to enjoy watching her grow as a salesperson, they also just gosh darn appreciate her.
As you should. As she's the main character.
She's the best character.
Okay. I didn't say that.
We also have a litany of other beer vendor girls. Most of them are more experienced than Ruriko, and she does kind of look up to them in a sense of like, oh, I'll never be able to do 150 cups in one day, and much like the them being her seniors or whatever, they're all supportive, and it's all cute and fun as we see everybody come together and start really bonding as a team. Because just like the team out there playing baseball, there's also a team of support staff, and everybody has to work together. There is notably one girl that is newer than her and younger than her, and she very, very much takes that big sister role to heart, even though she's bad at math and can't help her with her homework. Shouldn't help her with her homework, still tries. But it's a very cute kind of like self-contained little department, I suppose. There's about a half dozen of them, plus a couple of fellas that they work directly with as far as like management and like guidance goes.
Can't forget the pit stop crew.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They also work NASCAR events. Got a cameo from Dale Earnhardt Jr. No, they hit the pit stop and get their kegs refreshed quick and easy. It's pretty sweet, pretty awesome.
When I saw that, I was like, "There's no way this is like a real thing." And I like looked it up, and saw a video of like the real life vendors doing that. It really is like a NASCAR pit stop. Like they come in and they're in and out in like seconds. And it's just like,
but like those guys, what do they do in their downtime? Like surely they don't have like vendors lined up ready to get kegs refilled all day. Like, do they just?
Well, you gotta dispose of the empty keg. You gotta go get the other kegs.
Yeah,
you gotta go smoke your cigarette, and then you get to go smoke your pot and talk shit with your buddies.
Maybe that's the job I need. If you don't want to be a Twitch streamer, alternatively, you could be a security guard at the ballpark. There's a pretty I don't know, the OG, I guess, security guard that's been there for decades. We get a nice episode where he greets everybody as they're coming and going by name because, he's been there forever and he takes his job very seriously. And then we see the kind of like second impact of him doing what he does through the young security guard that's a lot more callous and less caring. Then has a little bit of a flashback to the time that he was helped as a lost child by that same security guard and is much more effective in reaching out and helping a lost child himself. And that gives him that kind of renewed, I guess, sense of dedication to his job, to the point where we get a callback to it later on. Ruriko's running late because her, whatever, she slept in or some shit. And he stops her at the door, and normally he's the guy that doesn't care about shit, but now that he cares about his job, stops her at the door and gives her a hard time about not having her ID on her, even though he very much knows who she is, or her pass or whatever for entry.
I mean, to be fair though, if I was working security and I saw somebody that I knew was supposed to show up like 30 minutes ago just showing up, yeah, I would stop him and give him a hard time too.
I mean, I get it, yeah. And the craziest part of it all is that, like, she fucking takes a nap after she clocks in.
Hey, that's
you do as a blue collar worker.
I get it.
As a blue collar worker, that is what you do.
I gotta go clock in before I take this shit.
True.
I've been holding it in for 11 hours since I left work at my other job.
Yeah, been there, brother.
But that's a nice kind of it's
Obviously,
a very nice introduction, I guess, to the vibes we get from the support staff in the ballpark. And then we see that net kind of extend outwards from just, within the beer vendor girls room or group or whatever, out to security, and then again out to like the announcer's booth, and then again out to concessions and everything. And just the way it's done is really, really, it makes my heart feel full.
It's well done. It's well done.
It's well done, and it seems like there's a steady flow of, it's never anything too heavy, and then they kind of have that crescendo at the end with the playoffs. But I don't know. I mean, it's slice of life. It's character driven. I'm very excited for more of it. I'm sure there will probably be like more animation heavy scenes in the future at some point. But in the meantime, I'm very happy with, like what we have as far as like the slice of life side of it. It seemed like when it came to the baseball side of it, there were a lot of times where like they just do like cuts and like little time skips in the middle of the game. Or instead of showing us what's happening, it would just be an announcer saying what's happening in the background while we're looking at the main characters having their own conversation in the stands. And like that's part of the charm of the anime, is that like it's baseball. You don't need to be paying attention the entire time. Shit just fucking happens, and then the vibes wash over you, and it's great. That's why baseball's great for the radio and terrible for TV.
Okay. Can kind of see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
Makes sense, actually. I don't think mini sports are good for TV.
I don't know.
Basketball's made for TV. Terrible for radio.
Yeah, it is very fast paced.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of mini sports are definitely made more for TV than radio. Like darts, bowling. I feel like that's a lot more fun watching on TV than hearing about it on the radio.
No, I could do bowling on the radio.
Nah.
I don't think I
don't even know how you would commentate on darts, really.
You gotta live on the edge when you see those pins teeter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Maybe.
I've watched the National Bowling Championships once or twice. Very impressive.
Tennis is probably also very bad for radio. Hockey, very good for radio. I love love.
No, because you don't get to see it when the random guy accidentally commits a murder on the ice.
Nobody's gonna get fucking bladed in the neck on a regular Tuesday afternoon in Montreal versus
it happened not that long ago.
Arizona.
It's when you least
not
expect
long ago,
it.
It did happen.
It's when you least expect
I mean, maybe.
No, I'm just saying.
The one day everybody thinks they're safe is when it happens.
Like, oh shit! God damn it! It's like the one day it's like thinking that your shit team is playoffs this year because they're having a miracle
talking about
run.
My shit team in the playoffs.
Oh wait, I thought we were talking about the shit team in the anime.
They're having a miracle run. They had a chance, and then unfortunately,
my shit team in the playoffs was considered the second best team in baseball until they got put in the series against the goddamn Dodgers.
Well, it's the Dodgers. They got that one guy from Japan.
Shohei Ohtani was 0 for 5 at the plate.
Yeah, but it's the buff.
It's just...
It's the passive buff. You don't understand. They have the money.
All right. Allow me to indulge. The Phillies went up 3-0 very early in the game. They had a bunch of momentum and they just didn't do shit with it. And then the Dodgers went up 5-3 in like the 7th inning. And then the Phillies were just dead in the water after that. They got the guys on base that they needed to multiple times, once in the 8th and once in the 9th. And it just seems like there was no energy. Guys were just guessing at every pitch. I mean, admittedly,
is that not how you do that? You don't just swing wildly and
no. There's a lot of scouting that goes into it and like referencing prior at bats to like figure out tendencies. I mean, it is at the end of the day still kind of guessing, but it's educated guessing is what it's supposed to be. The problem is Shohei Ohtani has seven different pitches he can throw. Your average like MLB pitcher probably has like 4.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
And 2 of them are different kinds of fastball.
Matt, thanks for proving to me that baseball is the most autistic of all the major sports.
Dog, don't even get started on like the advanced stats and everything. People make fun of advanced stats in basketball because it's like, oh, you know, these are the stats for all the motherfuckers that could never play basketball. All I care about is fucking rebounds. But like advanced stats are the thing that get you your like postseason accolades, like your MVPs and your offensive players of the year shits. In baseball, it's all advanced stats. Nobody cares about regular stats outside of home runs and RBIs.
Yeah, we're not going to touch those.
I mean, in certain context, I will. But anyways.
When the autism bugs up.
No, that's the perfect segue, though. There's on the team, there is a dynamic duo that was broken up. And one part of it that's still around is now the old dog in the dugout. And, well, we kind of get... Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
We kind of, we get a little reunion, but, maybe not in the way that any of us really thought it would happen. Maybe a little bit later or sooner than we thought.
Yeah. Sorry. We kind of get introduced to him through his wife, who is a fanatic but hates baseball, but she wants to support him and buy all of his signature player meals from the concession stand, so that way he doesn't look like a loser.
And then judge them because they're wrong.
He doesn't even like this. Also, there's no lemon for my fried chicken. But he is very much, like the old dog on the team. All the fans are complaining that he's not a good batter, that he's in a slump and everything. And the thing that kind of pulls everybody back around is that Ruriko quotes an advanced stat to them. She's got no fucking clue what it means. Neither do any of the fucking Redditors that are quoting all the advanced stats about Nikola Jokic. But you know what? It's convincing because you put numbers and letters together and other people don't understand it. So they're out there
Ooh, you
talking
call
about his
it
fucking
math.
war, which is wins above replacement. That's basically just in terms of like your overall impact on the game, where positive plays in the field versus negative at bats are basically what his situation was, where the story was that he was a very good fielder, but he's older and not as good at batting. So the fact that he still had a positive WAR means he's playing above replacement level, which means his fielding is making up for his poor at bats. Admittedly, 122 isn't insane, but it is respectable enough, especially if he was like an abysmal batter, like the fans were crying about or whatever. But it was enough to shut them up, and then they came around on it because fucking dingers. Home runs fix everything.
True.
Kyle Schwarber, come out in game 2, hit a dinger in the 2 spot. I'll suddenly forget all about game 1 being a fucking lifelong embarrassment for me. I'll probably forget anyways.
You're gonna forget next week.
I'll probably forget tomorrow.
No, you're gonna be, yeah, you'll be too salty about the Eagles.
Well, the 24 hours will be over tomorrow at 11.
True.
That's when the anniversary of the Eagles' loss ends.
That's when Philadelphia will be safe.
That's when Philadelphia begins healing.
Until next Sunday.
No, we've got playoff baseball, so it's going to be baseball tomorrow, baseball the day after, baseball the day after. Assuming that it's not a 3-0 sweep. Assuming it's not a 3-0 sweep because it's only best of 5 right now. It's the divisional series.
Oh. Okay.
So assuming it's not a 3-0 sweep, then on Thursday there will be football, and then there will be baseball.
Dude, when does World start?
For League?
Never. Only real sports exist today.
Esports are real sports. It starts.
Sports are real sports.
It starts on the 14th.
Should be soon. 14th?
Yeah.
Then basketball starts that week too?
Basketball starts in like 18 days, I believe. Cool. Anyways, yeah, monologue over. The gist of the story is basically we get the highs and lows of sports, the highs and lows of like companionship and working alongside a team. Even if it's not through the context of sport, it is the same vibe as sport. That kind of artificial sense of community that is very, it's not exclusive, but it feels very self-contained, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it all culminates in the crushing defeat of a baseball team losing a playoff baseball game.
But with a bright and hopeful future.
The fuck it is? This might be Bryce Harper's last hurrah!
It's a bright and hopeful future. Yeah, I mean, to piggyback off the community thing, this show really like highlights like something that sports now does specifically well, is bring people together. And I do truly long for the days when we had positive things that brought people together,
Like libraries.
Truly. Yeah, like libraries. Active community events with people that you actually know and engage with on a daily basis and aren't talked to.
Yeah,
because, like when you and all your neighbors see a person of color walking down the street and have to chase them.
Yeah, one escaped.
I was gonna say I'm not a sports person, so I can't relate. But I used to go to a lot of music festivals, and there was community there. Until the frat boys took over, and then they kind of ruined the scene.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
You know why the frat boys went there? Because they had the...
Because...
because
there were girls there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably because
there were girls there.
The girls in the skimpy
They were wearing very little clothing on account of how hot it is outside.
That too. How much your body temperature rises when you're on the dance floor.
Yes, the dance floor does make the body temperature rise.
And also when you're super high.
True.
Depending what it is.
Well,
I mean, if you're at the club and it's making you dance better, or at least what's making you feel like you're dancing better.
Yeah. Which is so good, actually.
Yeah, I think I'm dancing fine, actually.
You know what? Speaking of dancing and music, the ED was fucking great. I loved it.
Right.
I don't think I ever watched it, actually. I'm sorry.
It was very like kind of chibi-ish. It's very cute.
The art style was super cute, and I'm like, that's one of those EDs where if I could get the video loop without the text on it, I would totally clip that shit.
Honestly, it'd be cute. It'd be cute. I don't know, just in terms of it being very character driven and kind of based on like the relationships between the characters. I guess we really should just go down the list of everybody, but before we do that, let's highlight our favorite bits from throughout the episodes. First and foremost, my favorite bit from across the entire board was the will they, won't they kind of relationship deal between the announcer and the shortstop.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they definitely.
They will.
They definitely
at
will.
some point, I'm sure they will.
But
her basically bringing Ruriko in there as like support or like emotional support, and then Ruriko became physical support and barricaded the door.
And I love
Exactly,
how
she had to let her feelings out.
pristine.
It's like
pristine.
It's like, okay, we got to come up with a joke. Instead, it just turned into a straight confessional. And then all the fans are like, I think that was a joke. So like that's the best one yet. Like she obviously was joking. It's like,
she cooked him. Wouldn't it be so funny if a woman liked you?
That's the best joke of all time, actually.
I don't know. It'd be better if it were more believable, I think.
I think one of my favorite bits was the good game ass slaps, and the American player was like, why don't I get good game ass slaps? I want good game ass slaps. And asks the was it Puerto Rican player? Dominican. The Dominican player, he's like, why do they always slap your ass? Why don't they slap my ass? And then before he could answer, he gets interrupted. But it's okay. He ended up getting the ass slaps in the end, so it all worked out.
Yeah.
Bro, Dennis fucking cooked. I love the bit of him constantly failing because he just caught a glimpse of Ruriko in the stands.
That coupled with
You just go talk to her.
The broken English, the broken Japanese English, made it way too good. Way too good.
Very good.
Like
constantly talking about my goddess baseball. And everybody, when the interpreter would talk about the goddess baseball, everybody would just nod their head like, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Dennis.
Like, I understand. And
then he hit her with the fucking ball, or hit her backpack with the ball. Practically shit his fucking pants in the tunnel.
And then she gave him a good game slap ass. Hey.
Yes! They both got their dreams fulfilled in that moment.
True.
Plus, in terms of character design, like even outside of the whole like Gyaru thing, I really like the little like mischievous fang they gave Ruriko.
As soon as I put this show on and I saw the little toofy, I was like, oh, I'm suckered. I'm here for it. I don't even care. And then it turned out to be really enjoyable, so you know.
They got some Nagatoro vibes in there. I really liked it.
Yep. Like, I liked the way she would tease.
I'm a weak man.
She would tease, what was his name? Murata Kotaro.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of those tease bits too. Like, oh, did I see you're about to flag down another beer girl to buy from her? You're not buying from me? You know what? I'll give you a discount.
Oh, that's your type. You like the sweet and light type of girl.
I liked his confession about him not drinking a beer at the other stadium too.
That was cute.
He's like, no, this is my
this is my opening day beer.
opening pick.
It was great when she was there on her
man.
off day and he didn't recognize her, and then the next day she worked, she was just super pouty and like, nah. Good bits.
The deja vu when she stormed off down the same tunnel in uniform as she did when she was in like casual clothes.
He's not
But
gonna
also the
fumble
fact that
next
she
time.
went to go check his seats on her day off. Cute.
You're right.
True. He was
then-
given the alley. He just couldn't oop.
Most importantly, when the gust of wind happened and she said, "You saw, didn't you?" And he said, "Aha! Great play! Great play! I love baseball! Beautiful!"
And then as soon as she
My
walks
God, it's
away, he's
baseball.
like, "Oh yes, I definitely saw. How could I have not seen?"
Yeah, I know this one was really early, but it was probably my favorite. It was Igarashi training the new guy on how to be part of the community.
Yeah.
That was when I was sold. I was like, "Oh, we're talking about that part of sports." Okay, I'm in. You got me.
Other two bits I had highlighted as some of my favorites were the second baseman that fucking hates his shortstop and the team dog slacking off.
The team dog slacking off was pretty good.
Yeah. If we can't weaponize him, what are we gonna let him do?
Fetch baseballs.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like they were meant to do.
Run balls to the mound. Let's get it.
All right, I guess.
I
guess feels like a waste,
You know.
but it's more human.
I didn't start a puppy build. Be humane.
I didn't custom order my Shih Tzu Terrier for it to not fit perfectly in my purse.
Another good bit is when Murata brings his coworker, and then everybody just assumes, oh, it's his girlfriend, and they all get mad. Especially the girl.
Yeah.
Especially the girl in the concession stand, where she's like, "He's always so nice to me. This is my knight in shining armor." Like, oh no, my knight.
My prince. Oh, who is this?
Oh no, her
2 fried chickens.
Oh no, her legs are better than mine.
It's like, girl, he's here for the game.
You're right.
And then last but not least was the Ninsta bit. Everybody asking in the locker room, "Ruriko, let me get your Ninsta." And she said, "Oh, yeah, totally." And then the entire episode, "What the fuck? I don't know how to fucking do this shit. I don't know how any of this shit works, and I'm fucking scared."
Ask the Playboys
That's
for
real,
help,
though.
and then they
Ask the fucking horny teenagers in the stands.
and then they
I think those were grown
no,
men.
they were definitely grown men.
You know,
That
I
acted
thought
like
they might have just had a
teenagers.
case of JoJo's face.
What the fuck do you mean by that? There was no lipstick in sight.
They were very defined, maybe not in the best ways.
Right.
Some very pointed features, if you will.
Yes, I'm so sleepy.
I don't know. It's just the gags were good. The gags were good. It seemed like they were constantly cooking up something.
They're pretty good. They are pretty good. What else? The mascot fight where it's totally scripted, but then he goes off script and beats that other mascot.
Just like pro wrestling. What the fuck are you doing, man? Stay down.
No, I can't for my fans.
Oh, retired MLB player in a mascot suit said, "No, I have to beat the shit out of you for my honor."
For my fans' honor. It was on our home turf.
It was really nice seeing the like soft reunion between the two, the dynamic duo, where
Yeah.
nobody said anything outright about like confirming it or whatever, but you know, there was that shared mutual respect and knowing. And we got the seeds planted along the way of the guy in the mascot suit basically being like a fucking god walking among us in the ballpark, between the fact that like he's giving the wizened old veteran like batting stance advice, like, hey, this is how you should be better at baseball, saving children from errant fly balls, giving everybody like the emotional advice and everything they need to succeed in like their day-to-day careers. And it's just like, how is bro so well-rounded? Also, he's bilingual.
Bilingual.
Oh, there was one other bit that actually had me cackling. It's the very last episode. It's like the opening of the next season, and some girl calls and she's like, "Hey, is pink hair okay?" And he's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the rule book, but like, we'll see." And then literally the very next shot is of one of the beer girls that has pink hair, and I'm just like, okay, guy. Okay, guy.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, it's fine."
You're right. But that's not even... He's just like, well, we have a Gyaru on the team, so, like, I think pink hair's fine. As if they don't have someone on the team that already has pink hair.
And then I guess this one's not really much of a bit, but probably one of my favorite pieces of the entire show was when we got the golden quote from the manager, and everybody got all hushed and excited from it, or for it, because he gave him that little prelude saying something like, "Let me break it down for you." Get rid of that shit real quick. And the golden quote was all about, you know, basically just staying dedicated even when it doesn't matter. The 99 times it doesn't matter, he's still covering the throw, and then the one time it does, they still lost the game in the playoffs. But it was a hero moment, and it's not his fault that they lost the game in the playoffs.
So
True. It was Keijo's.
It was Kyle Schwarber's.
Yep.
I will say...
Not really. Don't blame it all on Schwarber. He's played incredible this season, but he did not have a great game.
So the mascot bit was super touching, but then when they were doing the send-off letters for the manager, that shit was low-key pretty touching too. It was like, damn, I didn't expect to like get some like good heartwarm feels out of this, but like there are a couple moments where I'm like, okay, you know what, you got me with that one.
I was worried it was just gonna be me because like I'm a fucking sappy loser when it comes to sports. I'll fucking like come unglued for no fucking reason, even if it's just like bullshit pee-wee football. If you put stakes on it and like give me like narrative and music, I'll fucking sob with those kids. We fucking did it! We won the championship! Whose parent are you?
I'm the team's parent. No. I mean, like, it's a beautiful moment whenever, you know, somebody that you really care for like leaves. So it's always beautiful whenever you're actually able to give that chance to say goodbye that way.
So overall, I think they managed to hit just almost every possible note I could have wanted a slice of life sports themed, not even sports anime, sports themed anime to hit. And shit fucks hard.
It was pretty good.
I guess from there we can kind of start narrowing things down a little bit. Put some final thoughts out there. If there are any specific characters we wanted to do more in-depth talk about, we can jump in there, and then after that we'll start saying some favorites, some suggestions, and some ratings.
We pretty much covered everything except for the girlfriend and wife bit about their rivalry. I thought that was really cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
and then they buy out all the food, and people come up. They're like, "Oh, the food I wanted's gone." And they're like, can I return this?"
They're like, yeah.
The whole part where the wife of the oldest player on the team is sitting there saying like, "Oh, that guy's ugly. How could young women even like him?" And then his girlfriend is sitting there like 10 feet away. It's
How
like,
would they
man,
know,
that's
though?
lethal. That's lethal.
Right.
He's got a lot of nice qualities, actually.
Yeah, he can throw a
Get to know
ball
him.
very fast.
You ever had him make you dinner? It's delicious.
I bet he makes dinner fast too. Maybe not 93 miles per hour, but you know,
You know. And
I
it's
don't know
you
what
know
that
it's
is
going to
in
be healthy.
kilometers. Don't ask. Well, neat, sweet, even in regards to
149 kilometers per hour.
Jesus Christ, that's so fast. Some of these
Yeah, it's almost
motherfuckers are
like
throwing
if
like
we-
103 too. Like, oh my god.
Imagine if we used an actual measuring system, we'd actually know how things.
No, we don't do that shit.
Nah.
Imperial for life.
Okay.
All hail the Empire and all that. I guess we
I disagree.
will. Let's do suggestions before we do favorite characters. If you liked Catch Me at the Ballpark, what is another anime that somebody might enjoy?
Don't Bully Me Nagatoro. You'll love it. If you like Gyarus and teasing, not necessarily just baseball stuff, but if you like Gyarus and teasing, Don't Bully Me Nagatoro.
Huge fan.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
What about you, Alex?
I don't know, I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think of something where like it's slice of life, but about like making something and it's wholesome. I just can't think of it. But I know there's a show that I've watched that fits it. I just can't think of the name of it.
Are you talking about the DIY anime?
No,
'cause I didn't watch that
DEI
one.
anime.
You know what? No, we don't make those anymore. You know what? If you like this, maybe Azokin, just because it kind of has the community aspect with the 3 girls and they're making the anime, and it's real good. It's
Interesting.
wholesome and sweet. It's a bad suggestion. That's all I got for you, though.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
No, I mean, you know, vibes. I had a joke I was gonna make, but it kind of sort of has already been made. But I'm still gonna make it anyways. If you like this, you would also like Kotaru Lives Alone. Not in that they're any similar. I mean, I guess they're both technically slice of life. But it was mostly a joke about the main character. An actual suggestion, if you like this, I think you should watch fucking Uma Musume, Pretty Derby.
Oh,
I refuse.
I mean,
Not.
you can't refuse. It's gonna happen at some point.
I refuse.
Are you gonna be sick that week of the podcast?
I can't afford to be sick because I'm the editor.
The best way I can explain it without giving away any spoilers for like the actual story of Uma Musume is that you get a lot of that similar, like, everybody is on the same team trying to get better and make their friends and rivals better, but there is also like a rivalry aspect to it that we'll kind of get into on account of, you know, it's not a team sport, it is an individual sport, but you do have your kind of like interconnected entities, I guess, or athletes or whatever that have their own kind of like relationships within themselves for like supporting each other and spurring each other on. And that's a lot of kind of the same lessons that they try to teach here. Or those are a lot of the same kind of lessons they try to teach here.
Okay.
It's good shit. Good shit.
Cool. So if we're watching that, I guess we got to watch Kaiju number 8.
I'm gonna have motion sickness that day.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, I guess you want to miss me be mad at Kaiju number 8 season 2.
I'll be mad with you from the toilet because I have
Don't
morning
worry.
sickness.
It's the same reason I'm mad at Dan to Dan season 1. Exact same reason.
Oh.
Like,
Ew.
it would have been fine if they would have stopped at the reveal, but it's the fact that they even started.
Yeah, because I thought it ended an episode early, and then I saw the last episode, and I was like, oh.
No, like, I thought they ended it revealing them, and I was like, oh, sick, that's perfect. Perfect ending.
Yeah.
Like, that was like, oh, what's going to happen?
I was worried that's where we were going with this when the second to last episode had them losing in the playoffs. Thankfully, the final episode was not heavy. It was basically just a time
like
skip and a little like everything.
Yeah.
This is our routine.
So,
we'll get around to it next season. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, we've got some characters, and only 3 of them can be named favorites of the Antibodies podcast. So,
one of them should be the favorite.
I have a feeling. Everybody on 3, just go ahead and say the same name.
I don't know. I think
Okay.
I think Alex is gonna have a different pick, but
Okay, we'll see.
You know, I mean, it's a super fun little thing. You know, there's only one way to find out.
Give us the countdown,
and that's 1, 2, 3.
Ruriko.
Sunshiro.
Oh fuck! Not between those 3 either. It was basically just in sequence. This is why I fucking hate my second baseman.
So I heard Ruriko. What was Matt?
Ruriko.
Okay, so 2 Rurikos and 1 Sunshiro.
No, you said Ruriko.
No, I said Sunshiro. What do you mean?
Okay, whatever.
Call the ump over. We need to review the tape. Ruriko.
Sunshiro.
Oh, fuck. And then when we review the tape, we're going to go back and say, sorry, that wasn't a strike like I said. You fucking caught me. I'm old and I have bad eyes.
Maybe I'll retire.
Sorry, I'm just holding a grudge.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's upset from their last 24 hours.
It's been a rough fucking day. It hasn't been that rough. Let me tell you something.
It wasn't rough. It's just a
lot of healing in the last handful of hours before we got here. Played like 20 games of rematch. Went on a 15-game win streak. And then lost like 3 games in a row. And then won a couple more.
It's because you went to winner's queue.
You know, admittedly one of them was just like pure tilt.
That's on you. You gotta know when to fold them.
It was less than 2 minutes, but whatever. I'm okay.
Well, less than 2 minutes for you, a lifetime for them.
A lifetime for me too. I have to live with the guilt of what I said to those children. I'm kidding. I don't play with a mic on because I'm a good person. Well, actually, I just have enough self-awareness to know that I'm not a good person.
I I know that I'm not afraid to go low.
That's really the problem. Like, I've been in the COD lobbies. This is nothing.
Like, this
So
shit
one
ain't
kid
nothing
says
to
the
me,
wrong
man.
things, and I might just slip back into gear.
One
get
kid
my
hits me
fucking
with
neck
the
roll.
one kid hits me with the 6-7. I'm gonna be like, that doesn't even make sense. That's how I know you're a fucking virgin.
True.
Your mom's 6, my 7.
So you did nothing for my mom in return. Thanks for being a self.
I don't know. I'm a deadbeat. I played video games all day today.
Oh, well, you didn't play any of the good games like fucking Subverse.
No, I'm coping.
Fair. All right, let's get the scores.
Yeah, let's put some numbers on this. If
Right, actually, you said mine at the beginning.
No, you didn't. You lied. Give it something else.
No, I didn't.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Alex gives this a 10 out of 10.
That's not what I gave it.
Tristan, what did Alex give this at the beginning of the episode?
Alex gave this 9 extra innings.
Oh, that's not what I gave it either. That's what Matt gave it.
9 extra innings. That's 18 innings of baseball.
Yeah, that's a long. That's like
Bro.
10 hours of baseball.
Yeah, that's what the fans
Ain't
want.
nobody trying to
It's
do
provocative.
No.
It gets the people going.
Bro, if you're
From
playing
my
18 straight innings of baseball, somebody has to fake a heart attack just so you can have like a lunch break in the middle, right?
Yeah.
No, you just eat while you're on the bench.
Experience,
You're fine.
the fans won from innings 5 to 9. That's what it seems to be the hot spot at the baseball park.
Fair.
I mean, first 2 innings are when everybody still has all their energy, and then after the 3rd inning, it seems like that's when the hot dogs hit your gut.
The glizzies.
The glizzy goblin. But anyways, my actual score was 8 innings out of 10. That's my score.
Interesting.
I really like this
How many
show.
innings are there in a game of baseball?
9.
So 8 innings out of 9. And then you extrapolate that up to out of 10. So like
it would be an 8.
Well, I think it gets closer to rounding up to a 9.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking tired.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm gonna give this.
Well, you all.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this 8.
Alex is writing their manifesto.
Where's a fucking writing utensil so I can do fucking.
Oh, here, I got a pen for you right here.
All right. Fast math.
All I have is Sharpie.
I give this 8 frosty cold ones out of 10 at the ball game.
Frosty cold one. I give this 9 Shohei Ohtani strikeouts out of 10.
Oh, hold on, Tristan. I was just where I was doing fucking algebra over here. Matt, you said 9?
I said 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give this. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say an 8, 9 rounds it down to 8. No,
actually
8.33.
Actually, we should get our big sister to help us with the algebra homework.
She's not that good at it.
She's really cute.
She's a personality hire.
She's a DEI hire.
Well, I guess next week we're gonna be getting into our. We're gonna be.
There you go.
That's a 9. It works for me.
8.88 or repeating.
That works for
rounding
me.
that up.
No, dude. Otherwise, it looks like boobs.
It does look like boobs.
I guess next week we're really getting into our Halloweeny spirit.
Yes.
Looks like we're kicking off that kind of vibe, and we'll be doing Helsing Ultimate next week. Yeah.
I think so.
Which, yeah.
No, I've been waiting for this one for a while.
Yeah, it should be a good
I've
one.
never seen this. I just remember all the kids that liked anime, but I didn't like in high school really liked the show. So let's see what it's about.
Honestly, I remember
I
the
didn't like
aesthetics.
them because they were weird.
I remember the
Did
aesthetics.
they wear leather jackets?
2 of them did, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I did too. So like, but like they were different types of leather jackets. They wore like the longer leather jacket.
Like the trench
I wore
coats.
like the more.
Like a dust.
Yeah, I wore the more. Yeah, I wore the more like sporty type leather jacket. They're very different styles. Tell a lot about a person by the type of leather jacket they wear.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Have a great night. These dudes got to get some sleep. And I'm going to go probably grovel in the corner until the sports gods bring a championship back to Philadelphia. As if there wasn't
what you got to do
8 months ago.
Exactly. What you got to do is you got to go hit the rank queue and.
No.
Yeah, Degen hours.
Yes,
you got to gamble.
No.
You got to gamble.
I mean, if it's Degen hours, I'm gonna start banking carrots for the horny Maruzensky release. I'll have you know, I need another front runner. This one just happens to be scantily clad in a bathing suit.
It was like that when you got here.
It's really just so on the fucking nose, man. It's like this, and then I think the next Halloween event skin that they release at the end of November or whatever it is like a half-dressed mummy.
Taste that never fails. Right.
Whatever. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you in a week-ish.